It is a bad idea no matter how you look at it, but let's continue playing Pink Panther Hocus Pocus Pink.
Oopsie!
Oopsie what? What oopsie?
I kind of crushed your glasses. I'm sorry.
Ugh, stay away from my things! You destructive, talking, sunburned cat. Leave me in peace!
Okay, I didn't tell it to you last time, but there is no more right-clicking in this game. There is no snarky commentary guy, and whenever I click on things, they do not give me a link to a relevant page in the book. It's just gone. It sucks.
This salt could help me spice up my life.
What's that thing on the other bank? Is that our old friend Pigeon upgraded?
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I don't belong here. I'm trying to get back to the Great Rift Valley.
But I thought the Dead Sea Lake was in the Great Rift Valley.
Sure, lots of things are. The Great Rift Valley is 3,000 miles long. It spans from East Africa through Southwest Asia. I happen to be from Kenya, not exactly next door.
How'd you get so far away from home?
Part of an effort to repopulate the Middle East with wildlife that once thrived here. I'm not wild about the situation. As an ostrich, I can't fly and I never learned how to swim. If it wasn't for this giant salt lake, I could probably walk home, but that's my only option.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I don't belong here. Sure.
Well, obviously you don't belong here, you clash with the background art.
So hot, yet huge chunks of ice. Downright unsettling.
That's not ice, my sugar lips, that's salt. Salt, sea salt, huh? Welcome to the Dead Sea, which is a lake, incidentally. Lowest point on Earth, with some of the saltiest water in existence.
What are you doing in there?
Trying to cure my eczema. Medical magic in these waters, I tell you. Who poked me? What do you want? Who poked me? What do you want?
Oh, the man is there to cure his eczema. That's just lovely.
Those are the coolest tweezers ever. I'm going to borrow them because I have the strangest feeling that they will come in very handy very soon.
So, a man with an eczema brought a pair of tweezers to the beach. Pink, do you really want them?
Hi!
Hey, you're alive.
So are you!
But this is the Dead Sea. Supposedly, there's nothing living in it.
Get with it! About 60 years ago, Dr. Eliezer Volcani proved that to be false. First, living microbes were found, then single-cell algae, and now the Israeli research team found me, a form of fungus entirely new to science.
But how does anything live in such salty water?
Never underestimate the power of a microscopic fungus, my friend.
Slippery little fungus. Could this little fungus be the only living thing in the saltiest sea?
Hi!
It's too slippery. Can't get a good grip on it.
How does this fungus belong to you?
But I need it for... never mind.
We have just the tool.
You want I should have my property destroyed by you? You already crushed my designer sunglasses. Leave my fine things alone. Okay, hand it over.
And what over?
My pustule popper. I need that thing for squeezing the slime out of my papular lesions.
And this is the puzzle for the area. To get our ingredients, we need to make that man effectively blind. Let's check out the cave.
It's so darn dark. I can't see anything. I'm not moving. I think it was English poet John Milton that said, "To be blind is not miserable. Not to be able to bear blindness, that is miserable. Sadly, I am one of those who cannot bear it. Turn on the lights!"
There isn't a source of light in the whole kingdom of Israel, so let's go.
What's that? One of my missing pages.
Yes, it belongs to no one.
What?
Hey, Yazit's milk pouch. It must have fallen off his neck. The milk tastes kind of funny, though.
Not sure how Pink knows its name. Anyway, I have this idea. I believe many animals, especially in the northern regions, like licking salt. Let's offer it.
I have never seen such unbridled love of a condiment.
Okay, that's enough of that horrible sound. Let's take it away.
Should I tell him? Nah, why spoil it?
Sorry about that. Let's go do some exploring. Okay, I'll try fishing.
What a goodness!
He's huge! He has a chilly past. I know I need that crazy mammoth in my life, but I'm just not sure how to get it.
The objective for this location, which is Siberia, is to get the mammoth out of there, preferably thawed.
Should I tell him? Nah, why spoil it?
Luckily, I do have a way to stop this.
It would have been butter if I'd worn it around my neck long enough. All day long it was churning.
Ooh, much better. Right, it's time to talk to the sad clown in the room.
Why so sad, clown?
Why you think? Look at me. Clown without circus, rebel without cause, cookie, no milk. This is chicken soup, no noodles.
You lost me.
I couldn't perform in Moscow Circus anymore because smile wasn't big enough, they say. Nobody liked the sad fat clown, they say. Get rid of him, they say. How do you think the sad fat clown felt then?
Sad and fat, I'm guessing?
100% right! I came to Siberia to freeze myself today.
What happened?
I dressed too warmly.
The man is here to kill himself. Thanks, game.
Feeling any better?
100% no!
Feeling any better?
100% no!
As you've probably guessed, this is the solution.
You mean to rub salt in my wounds? I am milk, not cookie.
I'm not sure what he meant by that. Now I'm going to try the tweezers, which are not working, before we finally use the right item to solve this man's entire life.
I've got something that I think will really help you.
Oleg Karskov.
Mr. Karskov, this here is a newfangled item called a smile supporter. It could be of great help to a clown in your sad state.
Am I smiling right now? Am I smiling right now? This feels really funny, but I think I am smiling right now! I'm in great pain, but oh, I'm happy! Truly happy! Smiling like real clown again! I can do anything real clown can do! Except walking.
I'm glad to have been able to help.
Let me know if I can ever repay you. I'll do anything except walk. I can't do that right now.
This is just sad now.
Oh, joyous day. Is it me? Or do the pine trees smell extra piney? This sky ever so much more sky-like than I remembered. Even the birds seem to be whistling my favorite concerta, if I'm not mistaken.
If he wasn't going to freeze to death before, he is going now. Anyway, let's leave him. I think they got a really good voice actor for this guy. Somehow. Are you seeing this? So at no point in development or testing did anyone just stop and say, "No, we're not doing this, this is disgusting."
Well, now there's something I like to see. An elderly woman sitting in the freezing cold, hacking apart her disgusting yellow toenails. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Watch your filthy mouth! Yasit! Yasit! Come home, Yasit! Come home! Should have named him Snoopy.
Named who, Snoopy?
My missing reindeer, Yasit! Yasit!
Quiet! Grandma Tunga, I can't hear the TV.
Hello? I am trying to get a little shut-eye here. I am in hibernation, yet I can't get to sleep. Do not disturb me, comprende? No moleste, senor.
That is food supply hut. We built it nice and high so the bears would not get to it.
Apparently he wasn't much successful in that venture of his, although maybe that's not a bear up there, maybe that's just another man in a fursuit. Let's check it out. I see. We're not going that way anytime soon. Instead, we'll check out the toenail clippings.
These toenails look strangely aerodynamic.
Oh no, you didn't. Nope, he did. He did pick up an old woman's toenail clipping. Great.
Say, there must be plenty of reindeer around these parts. Why don't you just replace Yazit?
Yasit is not just any reindeer, you imp. He was the chosen one. He got to sleep in the tent by the fire. He was never burdened with hard work.
Say, Grandma, how do you catch a reindeer anyway?
Practice. And I'm not your grandma.
And, how do you get to Carnegie Hall, Grandma?
Salt.
I thought so. So, if my hunch is right, and there is some sense to Grandma's drivel...
It's not dribble.
Then you need salt to catch a reindeer. She just got her punchlines wrong.
As luck would have it, we've already discovered the solution of this problem.
Salt lick? Wow, that was disgusting.
That is biggest salt leak I have ever seen in my 100 years on Earth. Where in the world is this from, Carmen?
Israel, and I am so tired of being compared to that woman. The name's Pink.
This is going to do it! This is going to lure Yazid back! Yazid, I knew you'd come back!
Aw, I'm glad to see everything worked out all right.
I'll just put Yazid down for his nap.
Pretty sprightly for a 100-year-old gal.
And we've done all that for a piece of rock.
What is this thing?
Meteorite chunk, presumably. I landed here on June 30th in 1908. Didn't mean to, but I did. See, I was just streaking across the sky, fiery as can be, when the comet or asteroid or whatever the heck I was traveling with exploded and landed me here. Took out 1,200 square miles of forest that June day. Oh, I didn't mean to, but I did. Caused some damage to the Earth's ozone layer, too. I didn't mean to.
But you did.
Yup.
Maybe you can make it up to us by proving to be a really useful inventory item in this game.
Aw, it's the least I can do.
That was quite a quake. Nothing like a little rat rumbler to get you back on your toes. Toes?
Rat rumbler?
Haven't you ever heard old Vinky folklore? We believe that it is giant rats living underground that cause the earthquakes.
Freezer brain.
The rats exist. Believe me.
Oh, see now, I had heard this nonsense about earthquakes being caused by the rupture and rebounding of rocks in the Earth's plates. But this whole giant rat theory makes a lot more sense.
When you stumble upon such a giant rat, I will try to refrain from saying, I told you so.
Thanks in advance.
You know, some people worry that if something as personal as a scrap of toenail fell into the wrong hands, an enemy could better cast an evil spell against you. But I'm not so superstitious.
It's, frankly, incredible how every single dialogue with a hag makes you seem increasingly more insane.
It looks like the little earthquake drudged my mammoth up to the surface. I hate to root for natural disaster, but a slightly bigger earthquake would set him free.
Nope, I cannot pull him out with the tweezers. And while we're at it, the meteor chunk does not thaw the ice. So, let's go. Let's go to Israel. Let there be some form of light. That's one of the book bubbles.
Hey, it looks like a page from my book of knowledge. Shh! I didn't say anything.
I'm trying to reach something very small lodged in this cave's wall.
What is it?
I don't know.
Then why do you want it?
Because I want to be an archaeologist someday. This could be my first great find.
What makes you think so?
It was just east of here that the Dead Sea Scrolls were found, in Jordan. Oh, darn, I can't reach. Hey, I need those for excavating.
Shh! Shh!
Tweezers, it's your turn to shine.
Maybe these will help.
Thanks. Yes! Yes! I got it!
What is it?
I don't know!
I don't know how to use that thing. Eli's pustule popper.
The goggles should work as a pair of sunglasses, shouldn't they? Let's give them to the men on the beach.
Who poked me? What do you want?
Hey, Eli, you'll hurt your eyes out there. Try wearing these.
Ah, you are a menace to the sea. But now you do right by me. Thank you for the sunglasses. It's the least you can do. Ah, you are a menace to the sea. But now...
I want to try rubbing different items on him before I do the thing.
No, thank you.
They say you can also go back to the mansion and try them on different guests, but I'm not willing to go to those lengths.
What Eli's pustules don't know won't hurt him. Whoops!
I must have gotten too much sun. I'm delirious.
Strange blood is Moses. It's official.
Thanks for getting rid of that water. Now I can walk home. Allow me to express my gratitude. That one's all yours, bub.
Wow, that thing is huge!
Yeah, it weighs about 3 pounds.
Just 2 toes, and my wings are kinda small.
That was atrocious. Anyway, since we're leaving Israel, yes, we're done with Israel, it's just 2 screens, let's, I don't know, take a look at the book. The first thing we see is that lovely map where the Mediterranean Sea is marked in brown. Also, as you see, Gaza Strip is highlighted in green in case you need to know where it is when you hear good news from it, so never. And they've actually written a lot about the Palestinian Arabs, the people who do not feature in this game in any way. Well, to be fair, neither do the Jews, that one caricature doesn't count, and he's been flushed. And yeah, just a couple of clicks from the starting page, we've got the picture of Palestinian flags flying. They used to be banned in Israel for a few decades. In fact, the ban had only been lifted a few years before this game had been released. So, this is supposed to be an educational game, but somehow I doubt that children are going to read this book. And as for what they've learned about Israel from the actual gameplay, well, it's about ostriches, and what else? The Dead Sea? There is a Dead Sea, which isn't really dead. And that's it. That's all of Israel. Oh, by the way, this little guy, we're going to drop him into the cauldron and cook him up. Alright, we've survived the Dead Sea. Next time, another musical number. It's much better than today's one, but that's a really low bar to clear.